Hello everybody, my name is Marco Pelosa and the topic that I will talk about is will people and goods move more freely or with more restrictions in the year 2050? First, we need to know the situation about international traffic and transport in three areas: maritime, aerial, and overland. First, although it may not seem like maritime transport is still functional, however, people have stopped using it to move. Equally, some goods are transported in the sea. For example, a current situation of this is the Panama Canal that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean, and the most trafficked goods through the Panama Canal are grain, chemicals, contains cargo, coal, and coke. That means that these products are highly demanded in at least three continents: America, Europe, and Asia. Airplane traveling will be increased in the new commercial routes. It's a new alternative way to move around the world, and it's very helpful to move people more quickly into a long distance. It's more efficient and economic that can be used by any person. The growth of air traffic forced the construction of airports and improved new security rules. Due to the pressure in the air, not all goods can be transported through air transport. The main travels move people and mail, for example, letters and packages. Other products moved by air are frozen vegetables and fruits, ice cream, meat and fish, especially in Latin America, Europe, and Asia. Land transport is the most common way to move products. It is most common to distribute goods between cities and towns in a country. For the transportation of people is straightforward, connecting main cities with towns with buses and metro routes. To move goods, trains and trucks are the main transport. Land transportation can be considered the most common and used for people, whereas air and sea transport are dedicated more for goods. Now, continue with the immigration problem and the illegal traffic of goods. International commercial traffic rules will have developed by product demand. Although there are better security rules for people and good traffic, there are still problems. For example, immigrants from Latin America, Middle East, and Africa to try illegally to cross to the United States, or they cross to the Mediterranean Sea to Europe, looking for a better quality life. Immigration problems will have stopped gradually if governments improve their way of helping their citizens. There exist other problems about illegal traffic, like human trafficking or illegal weapons or drugs purchase. Sometimes identified illegal traffic can be discovered with security on the routes, but it's not always possible. Continue with the topic: current fee and regulations. Improvements in the trade policies will be created when demand for products increase and to restrain lack of security. For people, it is important to have foreign government issued passport or visa as the primary document to travel. However, some countries only require official passport, like Europe or South America, and other countries need special visas to move. To move goods, permission will be required. Now, human traffic around the world and the relation between possible increase in the next 30 years. Actually, human and goods traffic behavior have been studies to consider possible economic futures in different countries. Some of these results can be analyzed easily. Between 2022 and 2032, export and import will have increased, especially in the United States, Ukraine, China, Singapore, and India. Some exports around the world will be increased, and Asia will have 4 countries that are the more exported countries. That means that the good traffic in the region will be increased for the next year. Nevertheless, in spite of these data exposing an interest growth, we must consider the current health problems, the COVID-19 pandemic, that probably will be impacting the regulations, especially sanitary controls, that have not been seen before. To conclude this topic, future advantages and disadvantages to face. It is difficult to define a possible future in the next 30 years. However, they can create possible ideas with the current data. Equally, do not know what will happen in the future that can change possibilities, for example, a pandemic or a war. That does not mean that it will be more difficult to travel or move goods. The government and the societies need to understand that the global is important to international cooperation, but preserve a good security and facilitate the use of official documents to travel and export or import goods. With us, we support our neighbors from the other countries who will have a possibility to change things. Remember, permissions and travels can change, and yet it moves, said by Galileo Galileo.